Have you had your launch party? Or it's
Oh,
scheduled?
yes, I just had it.
Oh, good. How did it
Oh
go?
my gosh. It went well. So I treated four people. I could have done one more, my mom, but I was like, I think it was enough overload for the day.
Sure.
So
Sure.
four was perfect. Yeah, it went well.
Excellent. How did charting go?
I it was it Tanya helped me, so she was uploading the profiles on her computer that helped it along. And then when my last one I did on my own, and so that took some steps, and I still didn't get the consent uploaded. I couldn't, she signed it, but then it didn't upload. And
Okay. Well, we're going to walk through a chart today, just one more time, and I'm going to check
okay.
it just to make sure that there aren't any issues. And then we'll make sure that you are good to go with everything. We're going
Okay.
to go ahead and let me do a quick screen share, and we will get started with this presentation. Okay. Week 8, last one. Okay, today we're going to be going over a lid ptosis. So we're going to kind of review what a lid ptosis is and kind of how you fix it. I'm going to talk a little bit about VIP memberships, and then any AR questions. We're going to go through one kind of final chart, and then the social media for this week, which is actually perfect timing for you because you just had your launch party, and you have your kind of 2 homework assignments.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about a lid ptosis. So this picture is actually one of our patients, and she was actually a longtime patient of mine. She ended up seeing another injector because they lived a little bit closer than I did, and this injector has been injecting for a very long time, essentially got struck by lightning and accidentally caused a lid ptosis. So you can see when you look at the picture, the left eye of the picture, she is a little bit more closed, meaning you can't see as much of the colored part of her eye. It's kind of gone down a little bit, and that's because that levator muscle right there has been affected. Most likely what happened is when she was injecting the glabella and she went to go hit the tails of the core greater muscle, she went too deep and it seeped down into that levator muscle. So always remember when you're treating that glabella complex and you're doing the tail of the core greater muscles, that muscle does get thinner. So you do want to change the angle of your needle a little bit and be a little bit more superficial so you don't go all the way down. So that's most likely what happened in this particular patient. So how do you treat it? The best way to treat this is going to be the UpNIQ drops. So those last about 6 hours or so, and they work directly on that levator muscle. So it will open up that eye for about 6 hours or so. So that way the patient can go around about their day and not feel self-conscious about it at all. Now, the ultimate way to fix this, unfortunately, is just going to be time. You can put an electric toothbrush on that levator muscle to see if it will kind of help break it down a little bit. Plus or minus, if that helps, kind of the same thing with a brow ptosis. But the patient does feel like they're doing something, so it does kind of help in that sense because they feel like they have a little bit more control over what's going on. But really, time is going to be the ultimate fix for this. 6 to 8 weeks is pretty standard for this. So they can get the UpNIQ drops, they can use a toothbrush, and then time. So 3 ways to treat a true lid ptosis. Any
I
questions?
imagine if we caused it, they still pay for it, right?
So we
The
will
drops.
provide 2 weeks of
Okay.
breaks for them. Yeah. So we'll give them up to 2 weeks, and that's like every single day, 2 weeks. So, they don't have to use it on days that, they're just hanging around the house, or, on the weekend if they're not going anywhere or something like that. But if they have a big event, then we'll give them 2 weeks worth and we'll cover that. But if they want it past longer than they can buy it.
Okay. And that's prescription that you send to their pharmacy?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't go to their pharmacy. It goes through a company. It goes through the UpNIQ company, which is like a pharmacy, and then they send it to the patient.
Okay.
Yeah. But the first 2 weeks, we will send that to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess, do you just order it or?
Yep. You just let us know and we
Okay.
send it to them.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's pretty easy. It's only happened a handful of times in the company, but when it does happen, those are the ways to kind of fix it.
Okay.
Yep. Easy. Okay, the next thing that we're going to talk about are MFL memberships. So memberships are really, really great because they automatically give patient VIP pricing. They also give them 5% off of every single service that we offer, from from chemical peels to IV hydration, which is in Texas currently, and chemical peels. And I'm sorry, and microneedling. So get some 5% off on everything, which is excellent. It is a one-time sign-up fee. It's at $49.99 to sign up, and then it's $49.99 a month. Of that $50, essentially, 100% of that goes back into their virtual wallet that they can use at a later time. It does go away after 12 rolling months. Okay, so if you spend $50 and you don't see us for 13 months, after that 12-month mark, it will roll off. So it is a rolling 12 months, and it automatically does that. They do have to update their credit card. If their credit card expires, it will alert us and we'll try to contact the patient. But if the patient does not update their credit card, obviously it will stop charging their membership as well. We did have a patient, she moved away and she forgot she had the membership, and it was a year, and she had probably $500 or $600
Oh,
in
no.
there. And she was like, "Can you refund me back?" And we're like, "No, that's not how memberships
Yeah.
work. You can come back,
Right.
we can treat you, but no, we can't refund you at this point." Because it's either use it or lose it after rolling 12 months. So
Okay. And then whenever, if there's like 200 in there, then you just use the 200 and then you have to reaccumulate things.
exactly.
Right.
Yep. Yep. So if your bill is $500 and you have $200 in virtual, you would only owe $300. And whenever you're
Mhm.
checking out the patient, it's under the AR wallet. You'll see it in there.
Okay.
So this is how you sign a patient up for a membership. Really easy. So you're going to go ahead and you're
Sorry,
going to
VIP and platinum are the same, or VIP is cheaper than platinum?
VIP is cheaper than platinum.
Okay. It's 5% off the platinum.
Yeah,
Even more.
it's
Okay.
the cheapest price that we have. Yep.
Yeah.
And you can cancel it at any time too. So
Okay.
there's no penalty. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to open up your app. And you're going to click the three dots. You're going to search for your patient. I'm going to search for my husband. Poor Jeremy. Yes.
Oops, I don't think I see anything if you're showing something.
Oh, you don't see a video?
No, I just see employee onboarding. I see a little tiny video in the bottom, but I don't think I think it's frozen.
It might be. You don't see something that says MFL operations and memberships?
No. Oh, it's really small. Am I? The big screen is employee onboarding week 8. I don't need to click on anything.
No, you don't see me going
Yeah,
through the screen?
um, it looks frozen, like the mouse is hovering over the number 4 near the MFL operations window at the bottom.
I'm going to stop screen. I don't know why it's not doing this. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
It was weird. Okay. Can you see where it says MFL operations, memberships?
Mhm.
That was strange. I don't know why. Here we go. Okay.
I don't know if I missed anything earlier.
Nope. I mean, it was just a graphic. It wasn't anything.
Okay.
Talk through it. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna open up your app, and you're gonna click the three dots down at the bottom, and I click Jeremy because I'm searching for my husband's name. I find Jeremy Thompson. And then once I get here, you're gonna click on the top upper right-hand corner on these three dots. Okay. Once you click on those three dots, you're then going to click on memberships. And this is also where you can see their virtual wallet. If they do have a membership, you can see how much money they have in it. So I'm going to click on memberships. And currently, Jeremy does not have any memberships. So I'm going to click new in the upper right-hand corner with the little plus symbol. And then I'm going to make sure that the client's information is correct. Right now, it just says my email, but that would be Jeremy's email. I would make sure I select the correct clinic. So I'm going to search for my name. So I'll click on that clinic and I'll scroll down and I will find my name. And then from there, I'm going to hit the little floppy disk in the upper right-hand corner, which apparently means save. And then once you click save, it's then going to ask the patient to sign. Go ahead and hand the phone to the patient, have them initial or sign in the big box, and then you will input their credit card information. Once you do their credit card information, you hit pay, and it will automatically take out that $49.99 plus their first month. So it'll be the $49.99 plus the other $49.99 for their first month. They can use that first $49.99 at that appointment. So it's really like they're just paying $49. And that is how you sign up for a membership. You can go in, you can change the day that it drafts whenever you're signing up. If you want it to be on the 1st of the month, the 5th of the month, whatever, you can go in and you can change whenever that drafts. Really easy to do, and it will automatically kind of give them pricing. Their name will have a little star next to it anytime you search for their name, and that's how you know if they are a member or not. So very easy. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna have you open up aesthetic record on your phone, and we're gonna go through a quick and easy patient, and then I'm gonna check your chart.
Okay.
Okay, so let me get into the correct.
An existing patient, or am I starting a new one?
You're gonna do yourself.
Myself? Okay.
Yeah, you've created yourself as a patient?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and let's search for your name.
Okay, it was a test patient, right?
Yep, yeah, do the one that says Wannalee test patient.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so you're gonna click on that. And then we're gonna start a brand new patient. So you're gonna click in that upper right-hand corner and you're gonna click that plus symbol. And then you're gonna click cosmetic.
Cosmetic.
And then you're gonna click
Face.
the face.
Okay.
And then since we have not booked the appointment, it will just say step 3 of 6 at the top. Do you see that? Excellent. So if we had booked the appointment already, if we had gone in and booked the appointment, we would select the appointment. But since we had not done that, it's just going to take us to step 3, which is fine for the purpose of this.
Okay. Because I think that's what I did, and it didn't show up on my calendar.
Okay, and
but the
I'll
chart
go
went through.
Okay, all right, I'll go through and I can show you how to book the appointment as well.
Okay.
Okay, and then go ahead and click next.
Okay.
And then it will say new client intake questionnaire or establish. Go ahead and click establish. And nothing has changed in your medical information. So go ahead and put answer no to all in the upper left-hand corner and save at the bottom right.
Got it.
Then you're going to hit next in the upper right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going to take you to the consents. So we're going to click on the telemedicine consent. We're going to click on the before and after consent. And we're going to click on the neurotoxin consent. And then you're going to click sign in the upper right-hand corner. Make sure you don't hit skip, which is right above it. Very kind of poor.
Okay.
But go ahead and click sign, which is below the word skip. And then you're going to click sign again in the upper right-hand corner.
Okay.
And then initial in my big box for me. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little box that you can check that says you have selected multiple consents. Would you like to sign them all at once? Go ahead and click that box. And in the upper right-hand corner, click the floppy save disk. Okay.
Do you have to do telemedicine on everyone? Because I think we'd only selected the neurotoxin and the before and after.
You're an NP? Yeah, you don't have to.
Yes.
You don't do telemedicine. I was just
okay.
Random consents.
Just curious. Okay.
Yep. Only RNs have to do the telemedicine one.
Okay, great.
Yep. And then you're going to hit next in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to act like you've already taken the pictures on your cell phone. So go ahead and select all 5 pictures. and then click take pictures at the bottom. And since we don't have any
Mhm.
pictures to actually upload right now, you can go ahead and click use template.
Okay.
All right, and it should upload pretty quickly. Once it finishes,
Mhm.
the finish on the top upper right-hand corner will turn to blue. Go ahead and click finish.
Okay.
And then you're gonna hit start.
Okay.
Okay, now the very
Okay.
first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we pay ourselves. So we're gonna hit that plus product button,
Mhm.
and it's gonna open up a menu and you're gonna click on retail in the upper right-hand corner.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and do the $55 consultation fee. So click on that and you're gonna click add to procedure.
Okay.
All right. Now our appointment fee is in there. And so now we're going to chart the product that we're going to do. Go ahead and click that plus product one more time and click
Mhm.
on, let's click on variants.
Okay.
So there's only two variants now. I'm sorry, there's only really two choices you have. Either you're a VIP member and you would select the VIP membership one, or if you are doing above the 81 of Dysport or 36 of Botox or Juvo, that's the only time that you would press that platinum pricing. If you are only going to be doing a lip flip, or let's just say we're just going to do someone's crow's feet, you're just going to click on product because they don't qualify for a variant.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and let's click Botox.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and zoom in to the patient's face, and we're going to chart 6 units on each side. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So go ahead and double tap, and then make sure you toggle it up to 2 units, and then do 3 little injection points on each side. And it'll look
Okay.
just like this.
Okay. Got it.
Right? And then go ahead and click save in the upper right-hand corner.
Okay.
All right, hit the back button in the upper left-hand corner. And we are going to add our assessment. So go ahead and click on add notes. It's under the word take payment.
Okay.
Go ahead and click on add notes. Go ahead and click on that bottom part of the box, and you're going to click the period button to make the dot phrases appear. Once you do that, you can go ahead and select APC toxin.
Okay.
And this is the place, remember, if you need to add anything about the patient elected to not do full dosing, they were on a budget, they have normal resting asymmetry, things like that, just like any assessment that, that you need to make sure that you put that there. And then you're going to hit save in the bottom right.
Okay.
And then you're going to hit back in the upper left. The very last thing that we'll do before we check out the patient is hit traceability info. And this is where you will select your traceability and it will delete it from your internal virtual stock that Stephanie puts in there for you. And so you'll just hit plus traceability and you'll select it and it will decrease it from your virtual stock. And then finally, you'll hit take payment. This payment, it should be $238. Is that correct?
Sorry, I don't have any uploaded under the so if I click traceability, I don't have any stock yet because I didn't finish the transfer.
Sure. Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yeah. And you don't
Oh,
need
it's
to,
just click back.
yeah, this is just a test patient.
Oh, okay. And then,
Take payment.
oh, I see. Okay. Okay.
All right. And then does it say $238?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Go ahead and click checkout.
Okay. Is this what you screenshot to people sometimes if you're giving them a quote? This page? Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Then I can select it. And then obviously, you cannot tip in the medical world. And so just please ignore that at the top. And then you'll click select payment method.
I got merge invoices or resume checkout.
Oh, the only reason why you got that is because I've created the exact same chart as you and I'm in that chart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just ignore it.
Okay. Do resume checkout, I guess.
Do resume checkout. Yep.
Okay.
And it should take you to a
Okay.
screen that looks just like this.
Okay. Oh, oops. Select.
Select payment type.
Okay, got it.
Right. And then this is where you would, type in either card, cash, AR wallet is if they are a VIP member, the money
Mhm.
would do there. So you would actually click on AR wallet and it would subtract the money once you say use. We don't accept, I mean, no one's writing checks anymore. It's 2024. And then if they do
You
care,
never know.
you never know, I guess. Yeah. Care credit, Cherry is fully integrated, and then cash is only available for when they Venmo. So we're no longer accepting cash starting in 2024.
Okay.
It just makes it so much easier. People can Venmo, they can Zelle. There's other forms of cash versus the injector having to
Okay.
pay cash to the bank because injectors were telling us that that's very cumbersome. And so we want to try to make it
Yeah.
as easy as possible. So we're cashless, but we can accept Venmo, Zelle, anything like that. If they
Okay.
do that, then you would select cash that way.
For Venmo, and then there's a My Face Lady Venmo.
There's a nice space lady that Venmo. Yep, super easy. And they can also Zelle the account if they would like to Zelle. It's whatever's easier for them.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh, I don't think I have those yet, but I guess are they on the website or the account?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the My Face Lady one is just at My Face Lady for
Oh,
Venmo.
okay.
Yeah, very
Okay.
easy. And then the Zelle is just the email. It's My Face Lady at myfacelady281 at Gmail.
Okay.
Yep.
Would it be okay to have them Venmo myself or something and then Venmo
Sure. Yeah.
to just in case they don't trust it or I don't know.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. You can say, hey, you can
Okay.
Venmo me and then you can Venmo the company, whatever's easier. Yep.
Okay.
That's actually what I do.
Okay.
Yeah. People just Venmo me and then I deposit it or I, send it over. So
Okay.
yep, absolutely. Just be careful. I think some laws were changing if it's over a certain amount,
Hmm.
for tax implications. So just be aware of that.
Okay.
All righty. Well, that is it for the onboarding sessions. How did you like all the calls?
It was good. Yeah, it was super helpful.
Good.
I think had I gotten my launch party done earlier, it probably I would have been able to keep on track with it better.
Yeah.
But during the holidays, it was
Bananas.
hard to, but it's fine that it's recorded and then I've just kind of like been on a delayed process of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can always, kind of refer back to them. We don't ever like totally close the page down, but I will start kicking people off eventually because the new group comes.
Hmm.
So just be aware that so if there's
Okay.
anything on here, you can pull off anything you want or download anything that you want.
Okay.
That's it.
Is there a business card or template or something
Yes.
we use
So
to hand out?
as soon as you get out of probation, and you pass
Okay.
probation, you get virtual, it's called the doc card. And so it's, the company provides that for you. But until then, you can do little temporary cards. It's, from like moo.com or any of those. I think Canva does them as well. And just
Okay.
you,
Just print out like small ones or something.
yeah. And then
Okay.
once you pass probation, we provide digital ones for you.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you, I might be old. How do you do a digital card? Like, do
Oh,
you,
great question. Yeah. So it's actually on so it's a QR code. It's called the dot card. So someone says, hey, do you have my card? And you're like, absolutely. And they scan it and all of their information gets saved into their phone. Like your
oh,
phone
okay.
number, your email, if you have a website, you can kind of customize whatever you want to do.
Okay. Wow, I'm old.
Yeah. No, it took a
Um,
while to transition as well. I think I also
okay.
don't carry a purse anymore. And so I think it makes it easier now because I stopped carrying a purse. And so
Uh-huh.
have a bag anymore. So I think a lot of people are kind of transitioning to more virtual stuff. So trying to stay
Okay.
in time, it's difficult for me.
Yeah. And then the do we ever prescribe retinoids? We don't do that. Like that's for dermatology or like if
Um,
somebody,
so
I don't know if that's
that's not something that's like kind of like what we do. That's more dermatology kind of things.
yeah.
Yeah, it's if someone is absolutely wanting something, then, you know, sure, I don't mind doing it every now and then, but I don't want to act like their dermatologist. Like I'm not gonna
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
start doing anything like that. I'm not doing biopsies. If it's something little,
Right.
I have no problem doing it, but just be, you know, be cognizant that you don't
But
want,
then you kind of get stuck in that if you do
yeah,
start it. So
yeah. Cause then they're like,
yeah,
hey, you know, my ear hurts. Can you call me in some
I
amoxicillin?
know. Yeah,
Oh, so it's a very slippery slope. Um,
right.
so my recommendation to you is to not kind of get involved in that because then it kind of opens
Yeah,
Pandora's box and then their child has a fever and you know, they want you to call in a
I
month
know.
for their child. And you're like,
Oh, totally.
that's not me.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll fix your wrinkles.
I know.
So,
Um, I okay, when I drew up the last bit of my first vial, I had 28 fluid units in there,
okay,
but I was
okay.
only using 25. And so I probably wasted that last because I guess I thought there would be some overfill, but then I was
Yeah,
in my last patient and I was kind of fumbling around. So
yeah. So
um
there's around like a normal evaporation is kind of what we allow is around, you know, 5 or 6%. And that's pretty standard for the industry. And that's just from like the little flicking that kind of comes out every now and then. Sometimes I'll put
okay.
just a smidge over just to account for that as well. Whenever I am reconstituting the product, not a lot, like a smidge, you know, point
Oh, I see.
zero
Like
zero, like just
point. Okay.
yeah, like just like a smidge to account for the little flicks that kind of, you know, get out just so it makes everything equal.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
And then do I need to account for that in the traceability or anything like that? Or just
No,
it doesn't matter?
yeah, we go in like every month, once a month, Stephanie and I will go through every single person's traceability and we'll see if they have like 1 or 2 units, we zero it out. Because we know that you don't have
Okay. Gotcha.
like
And
you
then
don't have 2 or 3 units. We know that. And so we'll just go in and we'll delete it.
okay. Okay. And then hooded eyelids. I'm getting a couple questions on that. And so I guess what would be my
If someone is
strategy
hooded,
to help?
I would say very either one, you don't treat the frontalis, or two, you stay up extremely high and you let them know they are still going to
Mhm.
have some movement right here. Because if you go too low, it will make the hoodedness worse. And then I would do a little eyebrow lift. Sometimes if they're real hooded, I'll do two. I'll do one at the tail and then one
Okay.
once you're in. And I'll do, you know, 2.5 and 2.5. And then I won't treat the frontalis, you know, just right above that eyebrow. I'll still treat everything else. I just won't treat
Oh,
these.
gotcha. Okay.
That
Okay.
way they still have movement, you know, they still have the ability of their frontalis muscle to elevate.
Hmm.
But yeah, if they're hooded, you just need to be very cognizant of that because it could exacerbate it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then do you find the under eye works well with microneedling?
Very much so.
The gold, right? The one.
Yeah,
Okay.
the glow works or the liquid gold. I mean, they're both excellent. I like the liquid gold there because it does have that sculpture in it, and it
Hmm.
does promote that extra kind of collagen building underneath the eye. Obviously, you want it to be very superficial. You want to treat it like the frontalis muscle because it's very thin there. So you want to be at, you know, 0.5.
0.5. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's I gonna say? I didn't need to demo like chemical peel or microneedling again. It was enough to okay.
Yep, that's super easy to do, and you can do those all day long and knock those out.
Okay. Okay.
And those
And
count
then
towards your numbers, just so you know.
oh, perfect. Yeah, I've got a couple already that want to
Good,
do it. So
good, yeah.
I think I posted a picture before. It was like a lady with a line like that when she smiles. It goes like a
Yeah,
I didn't.
so that one's very hard. So
Oh, really?
what you
Uh-huh.
can do is you can go in and what the reason why they get that is because it's this muscle right here. It's
Uh-huh.
a gummy smile. And when they do
Oh,
that,
that is also called gummy
well,
smile.
it's the reason why they're getting that. You treat it like a gummy smile because this
Okay.
muscle is lifting so hard right here that it's
Mm-hmm.
creating that
Oh,
crease.
okay.
So I'll do 2.5 and 2.5. So 2.5 and 2.5 right here. And that will soften this so it doesn't pull as much. And so it will soften that line.
Oh, like per 90 degrees in.
Yeah, well, I go like this, right? That and like
Oh,
that.
like 40.
Like
Okay.
40, yeah, not 90 in like that, but like I kind of go in at an angle like this, aiming towards it. You can feel that muscle too.
Okay.
You feel if you do this, you can kind of feel where that muscle is.
Okay.
Like this.
And is that more into the nose or kind of
It's literally,
in?
show you.
Sorry, I can see you though, but I just didn't
Okay,
know if you were going
right
parallel.
here.
Oh, that angle.
Yeah,
You're
that,
you're parallel to the skin then,
yes,
almost.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. 2.5
And
and
like a like a bleb or like half the needle depth or
yeah, about half the needle depth is good. Yeah, I
okay.
mean, the needles that we use are very small.
Mm-hmm.
They're very short. So
Okay. Not a bleb, it's just a little bit deeper than that.
yeah,
Okay.
yep, exactly. 2.5, 2.5, and it will soften it. It's not going to take it away completely, but it will help soften it. And that's just because this
Okay.
muscle is pulling so hard up and it's making this like that, do that. So if you relax, it
Okay.
will soften it.
Okay. So it's only one unit each time, each side, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Mm. Okay, cool. Oh, were you gonna show me, should I fix the scheduling thing?
Uh, the scheduling thing,
So it only lists 3 of my patients when I go to January 6th. Does that matter or?
let me look.
I must not have checked in and then one of mine still doesn't say checked in, but I took all the payment and everything.
Okay, let me look for you.
You also tell them to do the rewards ahead of time. I mean, we were doing it at the same time, but it did add time when,
Yeah. So I actually do it at the checkout. It does add a little bit of time, but once they're in the system, it integrates it beautifully. And so I'll do it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Once they're an Evolus, rewards member or Aspire rewards member, those
That
integrate.
was easy. Yeah.
Ally is not easy. I
Mm-hmm.
one another reason why I don't care for Botox, but Ally is not
Oh,
super easy.
okay.
But Evolus is very easy, and so is Aspire. Like
Yeah, it was super
immediately,
easy.
like
I
says,
think my client got $80 off too
yeah,
on the Aspire.
yeah, it's lovely. So, and then
Okay.
Evolus, sometimes they do $80 off every now and then as well, but they get 40
Okay.
off
Wow.
every single time with Evolus. And then Botox, you just have to go in and manually do it. I don't know what Ally is thinking, but
Yeah.
I don't want to speak to
That
any.
makes it, that
It makes
makes it reasonable when you stack it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You're like, okay, well, I just got
Yeah.
50 bucks off or 80 bucks off. And sometimes Aspire
Yeah.
additional, things for their patients. So yep, absolutely. I will go
Okay.
in and I don't know, I'll have to look on my computer and see what's going on because I have to log in a different way. And I'll see what's going on with your schedule of why those patients didn't kind of come off your schedule.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, that's it. And then for this week, for the homework assignment, the final one is you're just going to do a social media post just thanking your patients. So pretty easy. You're just
Okay. That's
gonna
what
go
I
on,
did. Okay.
yeah, just gonna go on and say, thank you so much, for my patients that I've seen. I'm up and running for business, and I'm loving what I'm doing. Something to that effect.
Okay.
But you're showing gratitude to your patients.
Okay. Thank- And if everything goes well, is there a March plan date for filler? I'm
Yes.
not trying to rush there
Yeah. Yeah.
at
I can
all,
actually tell you.
but in case somebody asks, I was just
Yeah, let me pull.
wanted to be able to say, oh, it might come in.
Yeah. So currently the Virginia trainings are going to be March 14th and 15th,
Hmm.
and July 18th and 19th, September 26th and 27th, and then November 21 and 24. So we have we have 4 trainings planned currently in Virginia.
Okay, that's on the website, right?
It is not on the website. I literally just made this graphic.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep, I'll read them to you again. So
Okay, go
I have
ahead.
March 14th and 15th,
Okay.
July 18th and 19th,
Okay.
September 26th and 27th, and then November 21 and 22.
Okay. And
Um,
so you'll offer the filler at all of those or?
yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'll do toxin and filler.
Okay.
What I'll probably have y'all do is I'll probably have y'all come to the second day of the filler training. So for the March training, you'd come on the 15th and essentially just kind
Okay.
of into the filler stuff just again.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well,
Yeah.
I'm super excited that you got your launch party done and you've already gotten your 4 people. Remember, you do have to get your 8 by the time your
Mhm.
probationary period ends, which is not going to be a problem. So if you need anything,
60 days or something.
I think it was 90 days.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be fine.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And if you ever need anything, reach out to me.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And Tanya was awesome too.
Good.
She
Good.
was really good.
Excellent. All right, Wendy, have a good day.
Okay, thanks. Bye.